Broadcast. Bang! No double bang. Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Tuesday. Well, turnaround Tuesday. Certainly, stock market really on the turnaround side actually went up. We were down most of the night. And then the markets pretty much recovered, but really only in the U.S. session. U.S. session, we made new lows. Yet, we had some really good numbers. Eurozone, flash, PMI. Services, 51.7. I'm sorry, that was French. German, 54.5. German manufacturing PMI. Remember, flash is like the first number of the month. And how we do flash. Then you do a revision. All good. The only one was a little light was French manufacturing PMI of 48.5. Industrial new orders out of Eurozone, only down 1.3%. Revision was a little lighter, but big deal. It was still a good number. Canada, good retail sales, up 0.3 on the core side. Inline headline, remember, last month was a big up month. Dollar Canada was very good to us today. Up, then down. So turnaround Tuesday was more stock market rallied. Unfortunately, we have Apple earnings coming out imminent. That should have a big impact on the market. I think it could be up $50. I'm not long. I'm not short. I'm just saying. Listen, I think Apple, this is it. This is going to be their best quarter. This is done. It might be up huge, hit a $500 target, and then they pre-announce in February, March. Bye-bye. I am calling the top after this earnings announcement in earnings for Apple. You heard it first. But you look at this S&P chart. My propeller pattern, right? We had this doji. We did come in. I just thought we were going to rally first and then sell off. But, no, didn't happen. No soup for us. I should really take a picture of that. I have a signed autograph from the guy, You know, Seinfeld, no soup for you. I have a signed autograph from him. Had to get it. Had it for years. So true. No soup for you. No soup for you. Anyway, S&P. No soup for us today, but I'll tell you what. The yen. What was with the yen? Oh, baby. Breaking out. Is this the start of the move? It could be. The train is leaving the station. Sterling yen, Luna yen. We're going to look at all the yens. They're going up. Risk on, baby. Richmond Manufacturing Index, 12 versus 6 on the estimate. That's good. Tonight, big numbers. Big. One of the reasons why, and we do have a big rollover tonight. It's a 4-day roll. And I will be rebroadcasting, replaying my webinar on the carry trade. So if you're curious what rollover is and why in the spot market you get paid if you're long the high yielder versus short the low yielder, you might love this webinar. If you already received the email with the link, just access the room. I'll be starting the play 7 p.m. tonight. It's about 40 minutes. We got Obama tonight. But I got to tell you, because New Zealand had a very weak CPI number, Aussie is going to sell off into this. If the Australian number is good, you've got to get long. It's going to freaking explode. Because, again, I think the Aussie didn't rally today and was held back because of the number coming out tonight. And I think we probably sell off into it. Look at the daily chart. Looks very similar to the S&P. But I think, again, it was heavy. Pound Aussie worked well. Showed you that doji. Texas 3-step. One more day, maybe. Should it be a bad number? Aussie's toast. Aussie Kiwi came in nicely today. So this is a very tradable number. Team, I will be in the room for it. You would think it's going to be a bad number, but they're only looking for an increase of 0.2. Trim mean up 0.5. Last quarter was up 0.3, so they're looking for a pretty decent number. And should You get an inline number, Aussie explodes. Remember, New Zealand CPI was down 0.3%. They were looking for up 0.2, 0.3. And New Zealand and Australia are very correlated. Even though they have completely different economies, they are correlated. So the markets are going to be expecting a weak number. So it should be on the down low going into it. Inline to better, close your eyes, buy the Australian dollar, and let it ride. Oh, baby. Oil, gold. How about that gold trade? Down nicely. $10. I've given you this gold chart many times. And again, I've told you over and over yesterday. In my opinion, this is bearish news that Iran is accepting gold as payment because Iran needs the cash. They need the cash. They're going to be selling. So you now have pressure on gold because Iran is not just going to stockpile the gold. They're going to dump it. So, but this is a big night. I think we get some good action in Asia tonight. Not like last night. Tonight, I will be in the room. I ain't going nowhere. I smell money. And, you look at this S&P chart, as bearish as I want to be, it just doesn't go down. As I said to my premium members, I said, listen, I'm going to get excited when we're up 200 points in the Dow. We're up 20, 30 handles on the S&P, and they close them freaking negative. That's it. I've been waiting for this for how long? Those of you that have been listening to me for years, a long freaking time. And that's why I am not bearish. I mean, I get there sometimes. I want to see volume. I want to see them dumping. Close at the lows. And then bounce and sell the crap out of it. Oh, yeah. So we get Obama tonight. Now, should be very interesting with Obama. Jarrett was on CNBC this morning. I wanted to throw up. I just, this is going to be a little bit of a rant. And again, as much of a Republican as I am, what I'm saying now applies to both parties. They are liars. They sit there and they lie right to your freaking face. They say things that just aren't true. Things that they have accomplished that they have not. Lies. They all lie. And we're going to get the mother of lies tonight. Because let me tell you something. You look at his speech from last year, he's going to be bipartisan. He's going to get things done. Right. Where is it? Now, you want to talk about a head and shoulders here, by the way. This dollar index. I've said it. Left shoulder, neckline, right? And now we'll build another shoulder. And again, we've broken this whole uptrend channel we've had for the last month. We have not broken this uptrend channel here. It's all the way down to 77. But this sharp uptrend really is broken. I still think we need to rally up to the breakdown point, which we did today. Actually, not really. Sorry. Come on. Oh, no. Hang on. Yeah. Not today. We need to rally up to here and again complete this right shoulder. Futz around here, then we got something. Now, this is a possible head and shoulders. This, Jenny, is head and shoulders. Whereas, those people talking about the S&P being a head and shoulders, this ain't no head and shoulders. No way. This is more of a head. This is a head and shoulders. Now, that was something to get excited about. Flash crash. Hello. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they took out the right shoulder, but the head held left, right, perfect neckline. Now, that is a nice head and shoulders. But this being the head, this left side being the shoulder, and this being a shoulder, ascending neckline, no. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. It's not. It looks more bullish than bearish to me. So we're going to get more lies from Obama. The question is it going to cost the U.S. taxpayer more money? If he has new programs, they don't cost money, I would say gold's going to continue going down. Stock market probably is going to like it. There's going to be some sort of loan modification program for those outside of Fannie and Freddie domain. So I think that should be interesting to see what kind of program it is. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. The worst president we've had. The worst. Academic who doesn't get anything done. He doesn't get it. He's doing what typical Democrats do. Let's cut defense spending and keep our programs. Let's keep paying. It's nuts. Yeah, let's give them more unemployment benefits. Why not? 2 years. 99 weeks some of these people have been on. Get a job. Who cares? I mean, it's amazing. You know, my grandfather in that days, hard work. 2 jobs, 3 jobs if you need to. That's not the American people I know. Privileged. I don't have to work with 2 jobs. Why? It's a joke. All right, so looking at the Eurodollar daily chart. Nice little comeback. Again, it held. It should have rolled over today, but again, the numbers were good. Eurozone numbers, very good. In the Greek situation, apparently pressures on the ECB to take more of a haircut on their $40 billion of Greek debt that they own, and they don't want to. Amazing. This deal should have been done last Friday, and they still can't get their act together. Yet the markets don't even go down. The Europeans keep moving the line in the sand, and they get away with it. Crazy. But look at this Eurodollar. It looks strong, no matter how you want to slice it. German IFO tonight, 107.6. I would have thought German IFO would have come in already, and it didn't. This will be the last one. Maybe it'll be weaker, but if the German IFO shrugged off again, the European collapse, their economy really coming in, oh boy. That's bullish, especially with last night's numbers. London GDP supposed to be down 0.1%. You get a 0 to a better number there. Oh boy. To the moon. We get the minutes out of the MPC. Maybe they increase their credit purchase facility. We'll see. I don't think so. Order expectations out of CBI in London. Negative 19 is the number. I think we get a better number there. Draghi speaking tomorrow, 8:15. U.S. side, big day, obviously. Pending home sales at 10. House price index also. Crude inventories. But, of course, the FOMC. And we do get a press conference. Oh, baby. We get little scared Ben Bernanke with his crackling voice trying to tell us that everything's okay. The bearded academic. Loathe him. I loathe a lot of people in this administration. Where's Donald Rumsfeld? I liked him. I'm kidding. Warmonger. I look Cheney. No, I didn't like him either. I happen to like Cheney's daughter. I think. Smart. But the yen really is a story today. I think the yen is the big story. Because you had dollar yen up, cable up, and what does that mean? Who gave you sterling yen? Oh, baby! Bang! Hello! Sterling yen saved the day today. Sterling yen is going up. Big time. And you get a good GDP number. We're going up. We're going up big. Dollar yen going to 78.20. Look at that, sterling yen. We're going to 22.75 EZ. 22 EZ. I just hope we get a pullback. Are we getting overbought? Sure. But isn't this thing a little oversold? Double bottom. That gorgeous double bottom. Barack Hussein Obama. I want to get so lit for this freaking thing, I got to tell you. I don't know if I could stomach watching the State of the Union without being totally plastered. How can you? It's so disgusting. The lies that we're going to have to hear tonight. The lies. Yuri Yen. Breaking out. Gone. Certainly 101.75. It's only 50 pips from here. Break it down to break it out. I mean, you could be talking major channel line here. 106. I don't think that's going to happen. But as we've said, let me tell you something. This would be a total bottom. January, they dump it, and this is the low for the year. And we just go. I mean, look at this year again. Look at it. The 10-year chart. I like the other currencies against it, like my loonie yen today, which is very, very good to us. Look at this thing. There's a lot more to go. So it wasn't even up that much. Breaking out of the wedge. This is a blue horseshoe call. I love it. This is a high probability chart. Big time. U.S. economy doing better. Who benefits? China. I'm sorry. Canada. Who's doing more business with Canada? China. China's holding up pretty well, isn't it? This thing is breaking out. The train is leaving the station. You've got to get on board. Breaking out. This thing goes to 80, 79, 70 easy. Love this trade. See, I can go long. Euro sterling. Nice reversal. Tried to break it out, but now it showed its ugly head. Sell any strength. That's it. It's toast. That's it. It tried and failed. It shot, you know, what I'm trying to say. Euro Canada continues to grind higher. Probably make a double top of 132, maybe get up here. But again, this thing, talk about being oversold. As we've said, this thing might grind higher. It's due for a big monster move. But again, you had good numbers today out of Canada. Surprising. Now, is the market expecting QE3? That's the big question. I don't think the market is really expecting QE. I think there are some players. But QE3 is not coming tomorrow. Now, he might talk in the press conference about QE3, and the market might like that. But he is not going to make an announcement on QE3. So we might have a sell-off after no QE3. And remember, the Federal Reserve is still investing all the interest payments they get from their mortgage-backed securities they own. That's like $60 billion a month. They're reinvesting in the bond market. That's QE 2.5. Hello. It's a joke. Dollar Swiss, very, very good. Pound Swiss was working a little, but actually got killed in that today. But certainly Dollar Swiss looks like a doji. Looks like it wants to pop. Euro Swiss cannot move. It does look like it wants to pop a little, though. Nice little outside candle. Break it down and break it out. I got to tell you, this Euro Swiss does look interesting. Oversold. Ready for a move. You got your floor at 120. I got to tell you, I'm ready to get long this thing. Absolutely. Looks good. Dollar yen. Oh, baby. Look at the move there. It's going. Gone. You got your stop now here. And I think this is it. This could be it. This is it. You need to take this out. Now remember the other charts I showed you with these spikes? Much higher. So if dollar yen makes a run for it, the others are going to make a run. And that's like 400 or 500 pips away on some of these. This is only 70 pips. But I think if we clear this tower here, 78.20, 78.15, gone. And if the S&Ps explode on Obama, dollar yen will launch on Obama, and then you sell after. This has worked very well in the yen. Not last year per se, but in years past. Yen carry trade would explode during the speech, and you sell right after the speech and during it. And you get a nice little 100 pip sell-off in the yens. 100 pip rally in the yens. But dollar yen is a BOP. No real story either. Surprising. Dollar Canada. I still love it to the downside. Love. This thing can't rally. It's rolling over. Crossed 10, 20, 30. Crossed. Still can't get over 101.50. Good retail sales. This wedge is busted. Busted. There should be Momo. And we're futzing around the breakdown point. 99. Get smart. Get shorty. Dollar Swiss, again, like I said, probably going to pop. Euro Swiss does look like it's going to along. So, my pound Swiss, I don't like it anymore. Cable, lost money in that today. On sterling dollar. Pound Aussie, pound yen, no. So, net, I did very well in cable. Thank you, sir. May I have another? But it's trying. Let me tell you, you get a good GDP number tonight. You get a good CPI tonight. Double bottom, break it down to break it out. We should easily get up to here on a spike up. That's 57.70, around there. To the moon, Alice. Pound Swiss, I don't like it anymore. It didn't break. That's a hammer, sort of. It's too long now. I don't love the Swiss anymore. Pound Aussie. You know, this thing's trying to break out. I think we probably get up to around 150. I think we stall then. And again, all depends on the CPI data tonight and the futures. And I think that if we get in line CPI, buy the Aussie, sell the sucker, big time. Absolutely. Aussie, we did it. Aussie Kiwi. Nope, not yet. Breaking lower. I was scared of it. It's done. But again, CPI is big. You get a weak CPI, Gus, and absolutely. And again, this thing's probably going to sell off into 7:30. You know, it comes out in about 3 hours. But I think after that, if it isn't in line to better number, oh no. Get long. But hey, you get a weak number, sell. New Zealand looks great. Aussie Kiwi down, New Zealand up. Trying to break out. Broke this whole downtrend, but again, look how overbought. So overbought. All right, so to recap, I think tonight, State of the Union, market probably rallies. They love Obama. CPI data huge in Australia for that direction. If it's going to be more, where if it's a good CPI, that means the Aussie should be lockstep with the S&P. S&P tick up, Aussie should tick up. You get a weak CPI, and Aussie will be a relative strength loser, and then the S&Ps won't be correlated as much. Very important. And I think that FOMC tomorrow, market's going to be disappointed. Market is going to be disappointed in the statement, but I think the press conference, it could be bullish. Or maybe vice versa. But this market looks too strong. It looks too strong. And believe me, I'd love to be a bear. But how can you? Look where we closed. But Apple's going to be important. All right, everyone. Again, if you have any questions, you want to try my service for 1 week for free, email me, info@globalfxradio.com. Andrew Spanton. Wait, 24 minutes, sorry. The only voice you'll ever need, who truly loves to make you money. Look for my twits, Voice of Forex. There should be a bunch tonight. Bye-bye.